Do you know what the most important verb and the most commonly used verb in English is? Well, in this lesson, we're going to find out. The be verb. The be verb is the most commonly used verb in English, and it is the most important verb in English. So it's very important that you know how to use this verb correctly. In today's lesson, we are going to make sentences using there is and there are. Now, a lot of people, when I say we're going to study there is, there are, they roll their eyes. They think, oh no, Shelley, this is too easy for me. But let me tell you, there is, there are is so important. It is the foundation of English. And a lot of people, even though this is so common, it's so important, and it's not that difficult, a lot of people make mistakes with this. So today, let's practice there is, there are, and let's make sure that we make perfect sentences. First of all, what does there is and there are mean? Why do I make this sentence there is, there are? Now, if I say there is or there are, it means that something exists, something is alive, something is present. For instance, there is a hat on my head. It exists, it's present. So there is and there are means something is existing, something is present. Now, to make this sentence, let's look at a little bit of grammar first. So there is. If I want to make a there is sentence, I will say there is plus a singular noun. Okay, a singular noun means there's only one. For example, there's only one hat. So I would say there is a hat on my head. There's a hat on my head. Another way we use there is if I use it with an uncountable noun. So what is an uncountable noun? So an uncountable noun means that I can't count it. I can't say 1, 2, 3, or 4. For example, let's look here. I've got some water. So if I pour the water into my hand, can you count it? No, you can't count the water. So water is uncountable. Okay? But the bottle itself, that's countable. That's one bottle. But the water is uncountable. So if I use an uncountable noun, I must say there is. So for example, there is water in the bottle. There is water in the bottle. Next, if I'm talking about 2 or 3 or 4 more things, many things. For example, there are two pens here. It's countable, 1 and 2. So it's not singular. It doesn't mean there's only one. There's 2 or more. In this situation, I must use there are. There are 2 pens in my hand. There are 2 pens in my hand. Now, we can also make these sentences negative. We could say there isn't and there aren't. Now, if I make a there isn't sentence, that means it's either a singular noun or an uncountable noun. For example, there isn't a pen in my hand. Nothing. There isn't water in my hand. Okay, both of those, one was countable, one was uncountable. Now, if it's 2 or 3 or more, I could say there aren't any pens in my hand. So we use the same rules for negative as well. Okay, so before we move to the active part of this lesson, before you get a chance to make there is or there are, there isn't, there aren't sentences, let's do a little mini test. Let's test whether you understand the difference between countable and uncountable. So I'm going to give you a word. I'm going to give you a noun. Please tell me if it's countable or uncountable. Let's find out if you can understand the difference. Number 1, pasta. Pasta. Is it countable or uncountable? Pasta is uncountable. Number 2, oil. Oil. Is oil countable or uncountable? Oil is uncountable. Uncountable again. Number 3, lettuce. Lettuce. Is lettuce countable or uncountable? Lettuce is uncountable. Even though you get it in a big ball, it is uncountable. Any type of leaf vegetable is uncountable. Next, apple. Apple. Is it countable or uncountable? Apple is countable. All right, next, table. Table. Countable or uncountable? Countable. Very good, very good. All right, let's do a couple more. Next, cheese. Cheese. Countable or uncountable? Cheese is uncountable. And last one, salad. A salad. Is salad countable or uncountable? Salad is countable. That's a tough one because salad is a complete set, so it's countable. All right, how'd you do with that? If you're still unclear with countable or uncountable, please ask any questions you may have in the comment section. Now, please, if you like this video, please subscribe to this channel, give me a big thumbs up, and hit the notification bell. It's completely free, and it will definitely help you speak English. Okay, so in the next part of this lesson, we will do the active part. This is where you can speak English. This is where you can make there is, there are, there isn't, there aren't sentences. So what we will do now is I will put a couple of pictures. I will have a picture of a noun and a picture of a location. So you're going to make a sentence, there is something. Then please tell me where it is. For example, if you see, we'll see a picture of flowers. And we'll see a picture of a house. So flowers and a house. How do I make this sentence? My sentence would be, there are flowers in the house. There are flowers in the house. So there's more than one flower. So there are flowers. Where? In the house. So next, I want you to look at the pictures. I want you to look at the noun and the location, and please make a sentence. All right, so from now, I'm going to give you some pictures. I want you to make a there is, there are sentence. The first scenario, I will help you. I will give you the actual vocabulary words. But after this one, it's your turn. I'm not going to help you anymore. Okay? So, first situation, look at the pictures. I see milk and I see a refrigerator. Okay, refrigerator is a very long word. In English, we like to make it shorter. So we say fridge, fridge. Okay, so we have milk and fridge. What's your sentence? My sentence is, there is milk in the fridge. There is milk in the fridge. Milk is uncountable. Okay, next situation. We've got milk again, but there's a big X in it. Again, we've got a fridge. So if you see this X sign, I want you to make a not sentence. What's your sentence? My sentence would be, there isn't milk in the fridge. There isn't milk in the fridge. All right, next situation. We've got some pictures. We've got the item. Next, we've got the location. Let's make a sentence. Okay, so my answer here, because there's an X, I'm going to use not. My answer is, there aren't books in the bedroom. There aren't books in the bedroom. All right, let's look at the next situation here. We've got the item and we've got the location. What's your sentence? My sentence would be, there is a slide in the park. There is a slide in the park. All right, next situation. Let's look at the noun. Let's look at the item and the location. What's your sentence? My sentence would be, there is cheese in the sandwich. There is cheese in the sandwich. All right, let's look at the next one. We've got the nouns and we've got the location. What's your sentence? My sentence would be, there are children in the classroom. There are children in the classroom. Okay, last situation. Please take a look at the pictures and make a sentence. All right, because we've got the X sign here, we've got money, but no X, so there's no money or not. And we have a wallet. So my sentence would be, there isn't money in the wallet. There isn't money in the wallet. Money is uncountable. All right, so there isn't money in the wallet. Okay, so how'd you do? Did you get all of those right? Did you understand how to make there is and there are sentences? If it's still a little bit confusing, rewatch the video, or you can ask me any question you want down in the comment section, and I will definitely get back to you. Also, if you had a different answer, leave those in the comment section as well, and I will check them. If you like this video, please do me a great favor and subscribe to this channel. Give me a thumbs up and hit the notification bell so you know when I post the next video. So, until I do post that next video, see ya. Thank you very much for watching today's lesson. Today we studied there is and there are. We practiced countable and uncountable. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. I hope you understood everything. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section down below. And don't forget, subscribe to this channel, give me a big thumbs up, and hit the notification bell. Until the next lesson, see ya.